an online influencer who has taken the internet by storm. Despite being banned from most platforms for his controversial views on women, there are concerns Mr. Tate's content is still reaching young people, like those at Neath Port Talbot Youth Council.
It makes me feel quite unsafe, especially since I hear people in college and work talking about him and agreeing with the things that he says. And as a girl, it's quite scary because if they agree with the things that he says, what are they going to do to my peers and the other girls that I know?
There could be some vulnerable young people who believe this is the right way to act as a man, and I think that if we grow up in a society where there are men like this, I think it'll affect young girls and their families as they grow up as well.
He knows that controversy gets attention. I think he's a very clever businessman in the sense that he knows what he's saying is going to get people's attention. He knows that he's going to have people listening to what he's saying and potentially agreeing.
Mr. Tate has been approached by the BBC for a comment, but in a recent interview claimed his views have been misunderstood. He previously said that his comments had been taken out of context and amplified to present false narratives about him. Mr. Tate is popular amongst young boys, but why? I spoke to a 16-year-old boy from Port Talbot who wished to remain anonymous. His views are voiced by a member of our production team.
I think his opinions on women are appalling. However, I do accept and appreciate that he has established a good career for himself. I think he's popular among young boys because they see him as this male-dominant figure. I think they just think the ideology he thinks is kind of comical.
If they are engaging with misogynistic content online, that could shape their views of women and girls in a detrimental way. And so what we need to see to balance that is that parents and carers need to have honest and open conversations about the kinds of content that their child might be engaging with online and how that compares to the real world and what impact that might have on their views and understanding.
The NSPCC are now calling for a quick implementation of a UK government bill designed to protect children from the legal but harmful online content, which many will hope will mean a smaller audience for controversial influencers like Andrew Tate.